Hi again, everyone. The Red Hawks will have plenty of motivation to knock off North Dakota State Saturday afternoon. The Bison, the defending national champs, ranked #1 in the FCS this season. But for SEMO running back Peyton Brown, a trip to Fargo Saturday also means a matchup against his younger brother Preston. He's a freshman quarterback for North Dakota State.
It's real exciting, especially going out there and seeing my little brother too. So that'll be a good time. A little bit of the family's going out there, and it's always fun to see him now that he's gone and at college and whatnot.
All right, hopefully he'll have a big game against the Bison. The kickoff, by the way, 2:30 Saturday in Fargo. Red Hawks volleyball just getting started in this one. It was 0-0 at last check as they get ready to start. 6 o'clock in the SEMO invitation, allow it that way. Luke Randall will have the highlights tonight on Heartland Sports. Also talking some soccer. Murray State and the Red Hawks going at it. SEMO trying to get that first win, but the Racers would score early and quite often in this game. They would go on for the win. We'll put that final up there on the board for you, 4-0. Red Hawks will be home Sunday against Kansas City. Well, we're ready for another big Heartland Football Friday. Let's check out some of our featured matchups, beginning with Doniphan at Kelly. Kelly looking to win 2 straight games. Our Heartland Football Friday, how about the game of the night? Perryville at St. Vincent. Luke will be out there. Crosstown rivals separated by just minutes. Dexter off to another fast start. They're 2-0. And they're going to play at New Madrid County Central. I got a feeling there will be some points scored in that game. We'll see if that prediction comes true. They can put up some big numbers. Meanwhile, Cape Central looking to go 3-0. At Sykeston, Sykeston's improved this year. Also in Southern Illinois, Benton at Murfreesboro, Massac at AJ. Jackson looks to stay perfect at Edwardsville. Sac St. Lutheran, first year undefeated at Sparta. Poplar Bluff at Farmington, all at 10:15 tomorrow night.